Horse, tapping in real quick before I tap out and go to sleep. Um, Today it was Derby weekend here in Louisville. You know, I should have bet on that horse. That's the real dark horse right there, cause it was a replacement. Nobody expected it to win. But anyway, I was out working. Um, yeah, so this is gonna be real quick about Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace to the Godfather, spirituality, and being watchful uh, of who's watching you, and you know, and which ties into the 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 reduction of social media, especially certain apps. So, like I said, I'm gonna say rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Um, a lot of people been out here speaking, bad on my man's name, the Godfather, but you know, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I agree with every single thing, but like I really resonated with a lot of the things that he was saying, and like it's the Bruce Lee theory. You take what's useful when you discard the rest. That's what we gotta realize. Like just because it isn't true for you doesn't mean it ain't true for somebody else. You know. So we get so bent out of shape because what someone says, or when people speak harsh truths, that you know we get it bent out of shape because it just doesn't massage our ego, and that's really the wrong way to go about things. Um, but man, we lost a real one, and they talk about him, but they don't talk about the things, the good things he done for many couples, for for men, black men especially, and black and women, not just black people, like men, women, brothers and sisters, the whole nine. Like they don't talk about that though. They just want to talk about how he told females that they were best at average. They was average at best, should I say? um, but moving forward with that, I just something. There's something about that situation that just still kind of rubs me the wrong way spiritually, man. Um, and this what brings me to this is that spiritually you gotta be careful, man. Like enough of people have enough of bad energy towards you, don't like you. It could affect you spiritually, and what happens in the spirit crystallizes in the physical eventually. You know, so if you are people nowadays, they tend to not like the truth, and they are against righteousness. We are really in some really really hard times, man. Um, you know, biblical times. And it's by the Bible isn't the only book that speaks on these type of times that we're in. It is very important if you are a righteous person who is trying to change the world for the better, or and or be set apart from the world and live a righteous life and influence and encourage others to do so by whichever way you do, whatever platform you use or talent of yours that you use. Be very careful and make sure you protect yourself physically, of course. Fortify yourself. Fortify yourself. Fortification is better than protection. Um, Fortify yourself physically and spiritually, because it's some people out there, like that will send evil, mean vibes your way. They'll burn candles on you, do rituals. There's some witches out there. Not saying that being a witch is a bad thing, but if you do practice that type of spirituality, and you know that you don't do dark stuff, and come with consequences, especially over something petty. Um, that stuff is only for like real wartime, like trying to save the lives of your people, like your country. That's the only time that type of thing is necessary. And if you misuse that, you definitely will pay dearly. So that's all I gotta say about that. But you gotta protect yourself, man. If you're a righteous person out here, make sure you're protected, man. Because it's just it's looking it's we at spiritual we're in spiritual warfare right now. So um which brings me to the whole social media thing. Um when you're on social media, you people have access to you, and millions of eyes has access to you, could see you, could watch you, and that could be a good thing, but also so can be a bad thing, being what I stated previously. You know, so I'm on to, especially the junk social media. I'm gonna start doing content and build my community of like-minded people that way. Facebook, Instagram is too saturated with entertaining bullshit. Like, it's just for entertainment for the most part. Anything real or meaningful or profound, it's like casting your jewels before swine, on those apps. And I'm tired of seeing people watch my life and watch my stories and posts, and these people don't ever speak to me, you know? I don't have no time to I don't have no energy, attention, or time to give to anybody who isn't realistically in my life. So that's some of the reason why I want to get rid of social media. Um, I know people, some people that are, you know, far away, and I've found other ways to communicate with them people. That's good, because they wanted to. They actually reached out to me like, hey, let's keep in touch. But outside of that, um, I just don't have the desire to waste my time. And I don't know why these people watch my story. And I just people that watch my story and don't ever say anything. I'm talking about Snapchat, Facebook. Uh, now if I talk to you here and there, then I'm not talking to you. But if the shoe fits, then it fits, man. If it don't, then it don't. So be it. But if I can't call you, uh, call or text you, meet up, get some food, get a workout, or do some business, then I don't really have any real reason to have you in my reality. And so it's a distraction to me. So I'm going to like get rid of my social media except for maybe Snapchat, because I communicate with some family on Snapchat. But outside of that, I don't I don't really have the desire to have Facebook and none of that stuff anymore. I need to give my time and attention to those who are realistically in my life. And I don't want people who may not have the best intentions or just want to be nosy watching my life. Like, you know, I'm gonna just say it like this. You wanna know what I'm doing? Come get in the gym with me. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean that in the sense of like, you know, let's build together, or whatever the case may be. But if it ain't that, then I ain't got time for it. But that's all I wanted to say. Time for me to tap out. Good night. Peace, peace. Connie Rod, the Dark Horse, out.